All right, so when you get your Parker Performance blow-off valve hardline kit, there's going to be several components included in this. You have already received your TurboSmart race port, and you want to be making sure you've got the Gen 5. You're going to have 10 zip ties. You're going to have your boost reference adapter. You're going to have the line that connects those two pieces, and it's going to be attached through these two various fittings here, right? One that's going to be a little bit smaller for the boost reference adapter. One's going to be a little bit larger for the race port. All you really need to install this stuff, in this instance, is going to be a 10mm and a 12mm wrench. Your 10 mil is going to be the one that you use to fasten the smaller fitting to the boost reference adapter, and then the 12 mil will fasten the larger fitting to the race port. The kit for your boost reference adapter is going to include a plug and two barbs. You're only going to use one of those barbs because you're going to be attaching that to your factory purge valve, and then you're going to have the other one is going to be capped. They send you a plug. And then in the third hole, that's where we're going to go ahead and put in our smaller fitting for the hardline kit. Now you'll note, this is the correct size fitting. It barely goes in and it immediately grabs and gets tight. This is because TurboSmart makes their entries all on a taper, and the fittings don't come tapered. So you're going to get right into the groove right away. On the race port, same thing here. You're going to have a fitting that you can use. You have one on either side here. So you're going to get a plug for one side, and then we're going to utilize the other fitting from our kit. This fitting actually, and I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up on camera or not, actually does have a taper already on it. And because it does, it literally goes in like butter. So that's the difference. Don't sweat it, it'll be fine. And then obviously just tighten that down. And then if you're, following my protocol, we put Teflon on everything. So the fitting for the small side does come with Teflon already on the threading. The larger fittings sometimes come with it, depending on which manufacturer we're getting them from at that time. If you don't know, there is some supply shortage issues nationwide, industry-wide. And so right now we're getting them from two different vendors. This particular vendor does not include anything on there, so you'll want to get tape, put it on there. You can get some pipe dope, put it on there. Don't ever go metal to metal typically. And but that's it. That's going to be your blow-off valve side, boost reference adapter side, and then obviously you'll connect your hose. All right, so on your Gen 5 race port, just a couple things we want to make sure for orientation purposes is when you're going to be installing this. If you were to put this in the way this is currently and you want to have your TurboSmart Raceport logos be somewhat visible, the issue you're going to have is that's going to be buried up against the inner fender liner and the AC line and all this stuff. And so getting in there with your tool to tighten that's going to be a bear. So if that's what you want to do, we suggest that you just loosen this, flip the orientation, put the head here, and put the stud here. And so we're going to do that now. Yep. Yeah, we're done. Let's do it. Plugged here. We've got our push to connect fitting here. We've changed the orientation here. And now we just need to put the O-ring in and she's ready to rock. And that's it. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Hopefully you guys have fun with that install. And hopefully it lasts you a long time.